All right, y'all, welcome back to Tailored Parenting Tips. This is tip number 30. Teach them how to cook. So first of all, credit to Winnie because she is the one who taught both Claudina and Gilbert how to cook. And for those of us who come from cultures where there are very specific gender roles, you might wonder, like, why would you teach your son to cook? Well, although Winnie and I are both Africans, she comes from Kenya, I come from Sierra Leone, we know how important it is for both of our children to know how to cook. In my case, my mom and my dad showed me how to cook, and eventually once I was an adult, I found that I actually enjoyed cooking. And part of me wooing Winnie successfully involved cooking. So I've shared that story with both Claudina and Gilbert. And at this stage of their lives, the types of stories that you share with them makes a difference in how you are able to influence them. So I think they both enjoy hearing the stories of how the things that we're teaching them to do or asking them to do has either helped us as a couple or helped us as individuals. So Gilbert knows that cooking is one of the things that is good for a guy to know how to do. So he's quite motivated to do so. And to both him and Claudina's credit, they take it seriously and they actually both cook quite well. We're very fortunate that they both cook quite well. So Winnie started this journey of teaching them how to cook, and I've taken up some of it to show them how to prepare some of the things that I know how to do. I hope I know how to do well, let me say. For example, preparing meats is more or less my specialty. So I've taught them both how to season meat, but I have an ace in the hole in the fact, or in the sense that my cousin Baki is phenomenal, world class when it comes to preparing meat. So we were fortunate that he visited us recently when South by Southwest was happening here in Austin, and he was kind enough, at my request, kind of tricked him into it, to show us all how to season meat, in a world-class way. So when he came over, we'd already bought like all kinds of like top class, top cut, top grade meat, and all the different seasonings were around to see which ones he would go for. And he basically held a master class, and Gilbert was fascinated by this. So he learned a lot, took it very seriously, and his game when it comes to cooking and cooking meat and preparing meat was already good, but now he's taking it to another level. So as you teach them how to cook, obviously there will be times when they get things right, or there will be times when things don't go so well. What we've learned to share with them is it's actually totally okay if you're cooking and things don't go quite according to plan, or the recipe doesn't turn out the way you want. It's okay to experiment, because that's how you learn how to cook. Like, cooking is an inventive thing, and yes, we're going for a certain aim, or we want our food to taste a certain way, but it's totally fine if it does not. So in Gilbert's case, one of the things that he is now learning is how to put the right quantity of salt on the meat. He loves Lowry seasoning salt, and we had a conversation just yesterday where I was sharing with him that perhaps he uses half of the amount of Lowry seasoning salt, because the salt, the meat tends to come out a bit saltier than we would like. So there you have it. Teach them how to cook. And I'm curious, are you teaching your kids how to cook? If so, how's that going? And drop me some lines and let me know. Drop me comments and let me know. If you've liked this video, please smash the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you think someone would benefit from watching this video, please share the video. And last but not least, if you would like me to make specific videos on specific topics in the parenting tips playlist, let me know. Thank you all. See you soon.